She definitely was just being easy on Mark.
What day is it today? I think it's day 74. I'll just go with that. 74. Gosh, I didn't know this. Lots to talk about this time, this session, this little thing. Marketing thing, synchronicity. There's another one. Fuck, I forgot what it is. Hopefully I can come up with it. Okay, well, one of the things I wanted to talk about, my glasses are so dirty. Okay, is how do I? Okay, so, okay, cool. Is this better? It's not really that much better. Okay, cool. Been read, fucking. Okay, so there we go. That's something I can talk about. Let's just start. Okay. Organize my mind. Yesterday, I had a class, marketing policies. During that class, I reminded the professor of Yen and Wang. Dope professor. She was talking about how to make a marketing plan, sort of thing. That made me think of the marketing plan I made for the Happiness marketing class last semester. It also reminded me of the fact that I got a relatively high grade, surprisingly high grade sort of thing, one that I did not anticipate. And I'll calculate that right there. So the midterm was worth 20%, I got 16. The final was worth 44%, I got 33.5 on that. So if you combine those two scores, that means if I do nothing else in the class, I get a 49.5. And that's 49.5 out of 60, right? Yes. Now the remaining 40%, the remaining stuff I can add to that is 10% for participation and 30% for the marketing final. Now I got an 86 in the class, which means that of that remaining 40%, if I had gotten a 10 out of 10 on the participation, means I got a 26 on the happiness marketing plan, which is just, it's like that's unheard of. Like that means that either whatever it was, the remaining 40%, I only lost 4%. Like I got, I averaged 90 of that last 40%. Which made me go wait, what the fuck? I did it that well? Like, there's no way that's possible. That she was definitely just being easy on the marking. And then as she's in yesterday's course in marketing policies, not happiness marketing, in marketing policies, she was explaining how to make it sort of thing. And you start with goal, break it down. You need a problem, the solution, tactic, strategy. Absolutely. You can't just go in the action plan, which is something she said a lot of marketing students, the mistake that they make is they just do action, but they have no reason to do that sort of thing. So I was going didn't I just give action plan sort of thing? And so I opened the Word document, which had my marketing plan in the Happiness marketing course. And what I found was that I actually did a really good job and just didn't remember it that way. That I started off with a problem, like the problem, the competitors, how I was going to solve it, and then gave 8 different ways in terms of an action plan sort of thing. So the way I had laid it out with pictures and stuff that I didn't really think was really good actually was pretty decent. And then when I was reading it, I was going okay, I now can see how I got a good grade on that. I deserved that. It wasn't just COVID that made me get a mark boost sort of thing. So that was a vote of confidence sort of there. So that was a success. That was a cool thing that happened. Today, I woke up at 4 a.m. Yes. And kept sleeping, sort of thing. Kept sleeping. And then woke up again 10 minutes later. No alarm also, so that was nice, going that was just my natural body. Then woke up, kind of stretched sort of thing in bed, on phone for a half hour sort of thing, just letting myself wake up sort of thing. I was happy with it. Then I got up, had a breakfast, made a coffee, had eggs as well as orange juice. No, I haven't had orange juice today, as well as yogurt. And started reading a book called Synchronicity by Carl Jung, which is talking about the phenomenon of reality. I don't know how to say it. Where something coincidences that seem unrelated, that are unrelated, have a connection between them. If you the one he brings up is he's going he's talking to a client who said last night she had a dream about a scarab beetle sort of thing, And then as she's talking about that, a beetle that's from the scarab genus, like of species sort of thing, flies into the room of like those sort of things. Or like where there's a guy saying he's timer's gonna go. I'm just gonna restart. Where there's the guy who's writing a paper about something about extra like paranormal forces sort of thing, and when he talks about wind forces, as soon as he starts, a gust of wind comes in and blows everything all over the place, which seemed like going like, whoa, are those connected? What does that mean? Is there a meaning to them? And basically, what he's just dissecting that and explaining, going, well, since there's no first cause, there's either a first cause or a million first causes. You can't say that there is a predetermined path for everything, but what you can conclude is that there is a parallel between what the world that we are living in and the psychic world that we have, sort of thing. And he's explaining that. Super interesting concept. That's a thing. What else has happened? Oh, that was the thing I was thinking of. So yesterday on Instagram, I posted a short little clip from one of one of these sort of things that I was talking about. In it, what did I say? I was saying? Going like, it was talking about when I did the thing that like took the opportunity, the chance to add extra edits to Rena Atanasiadis's videos. I was explaining, going like, worst case Ontario, like she hates them and says get rid of them, and I say duly noted, okay, whatever, and then get rid of it. And it was just sort of a little out of context clip sort of thing. People have liked it. Like I got about 100 likes, which is not bad. One person commented. The strange thing, which is what I looked at today, was 21 people shared it. Like if I go to the insights, the thing where it says like the sent, like if you send this post to somebody, that happened 21 times, which is unheard of. Like that hasn't happened. That is the most of every post that I've ever had. The post that I made when I made the video about advice I'd give to a first-year student, that one got 16 shares, which makes sense. Going, okay, I'm sharing this video for the fact of going, hey, look, Duncan published a new video. Why is this one getting 21 shares? It's either I said worst case Ontario, that's what it is. The fact that I have painted nails in the sort of thing. The fact that maybe somebody thought I sent a video, but somebody thought I made a new video. It still doesn't, to me, account for 21 shares. If one person sends it to 7 people, there's 7. That makes sense. If 2 people send it to 7 people, there's 14. That's not very likely. So you're saying 3 people sent it to 7 different people would make 21? I don't think that makes sense. It's either one person sent it to 21 people, in which case, what of substance did that happen that it was worthy of sending to 21 people, or a bunch of people sent it to a couple, sort of thing, like 12, like 10 people sent it to 2 people, sort of thing, or 8 to 3 kind of thing. But still, that doesn't make sense. And I want to know the metric. Did one person send it to a group chat and that counts as 21? If that makes more sense, because that's just one share. To 21 people, that's just the metric needs to be fixed. But it's still not, doesn't make sense to me going that was worthy of being shared. Today I have one class. Oh, that's also what I was thinking. It's going, I wanted to make these videos just a 5-minute sort of thing, because I think that going like, well, if I'm showing people that if I get short videos to get them hooked on it, and then I can over time lengthen the length of the videos sort of thing, which makes sense. If I start off too long, people aren't going to be interested. But if I go like, always keep them wanting more and then give them more just like as time goes on, which makes sense. But also I'm going, I need to keep in mind, I'm not doing this for other people. I'm doing this for me. And what that means is that I'm doing this like for me to watch later, which I'm enjoying doing that when I watch later, getting text messages. And in me, when I've been watching the video sort of thing, I like when they take a lot of time. It doesn't behoove me. I don't know if that's the right word. It's stop texting me. It doesn't bug me that they're long. Oh my God. Okay. And so I think that Well, part of it, I think that if you want something for a lot of people to like, you have to do it not for a lot of people, but for one person or like one small friend group or for yourself. So if I do it for myself and genuinely for myself, and that what I create will be like will be more popular. It will be more genuine and more real, and that is the characteristic about the creation that people will like about it. So then it's going to be as long as I talk, sort of thing. And I went for a run today. The timer's about to go off, so I'm just gonna. Okay. This will be my last point. Went for a run today. When I was reading the book, it was 6 o'clock, and I was like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go for it now. Just went for it. It was a good run. Slowest time, snowy out though, so that's okay. About 8:52, I think. But I'm glad I did it. It wasn't that cold. The time I was running, like I was at a good pace, kind of steady for the entire time, and was like talking to myself like I was giving a motivational speech, but not like fucking here we go, Duncan, here we go, absolutely. But like going, okay, if you want to improve, the premise was essentially going, okay, so could you run a kilometer? I forget how I got to that point, but could you run a kilometer? Yes. How do you how do you achieve something great? Like you have to break it down. Like doing something really hard is not hard. It's just a bunch of easy things done 1,000 times. So let's say, how do you run a kilometer? You run 1 meter 1,000 times. Okay, cool. So what if you run 1 meter every second? Could you do that? Well, that means that you would run 100 meters in about 90 seconds, right? Now which means that in 3 minutes, you would run 200 meters, which is a fifth of a kilometer, which then means that in 15 minutes, you would run a full kilometer. So it would just take you 50 minutes to run a kilometer, which is very much doable. Now, once you do that, what you'd realize is the math that I just did right there isn't exactly correct. That actually, if you ran at 1 meter per second, it would take you 1:40 to run 100 meters. So if you've just taken 90 seconds to run 100 meters and you've done that 10 times, you've already beaten the thing you aimed to do, which was just to run 1 meter per second. Which is then to say, if you can do it better than what you thought you could do it, how fast you could do it, what is to say that you couldn't do it just a bit better? And next time you run a kilometer, how fast do you have to go? Do you have to go 2 meters per second? No, you don't. You just have to go a little bit faster than you did the last time. And then if you keep doing that simple concept over and over and over, you will get to the point where you're running at 5 meters per second or whatever the actual metric, the actual speed would be, sort of thing. And that was just a thought. I was just like running to myself, actually saying it out loud. And it was kind of cool. It was fun. But yeah, it's Friday. Fuck yeah. I'm happy. Here we go. Yeah, feeling good.